Hi, and welcome to The Hungry Minnesotan. I'm Noelle Nielsen, and today we're coming to you from my home kitchen. Why? Because everybody right now is obviously stuck at home, which makes a problem for me. Easter is quickly approaching, and I am generally not the one that does the cooking for our family for Easter. My mom does that. Every year, my mom makes the best deviled eggs. In fact, they're so good that I've never actually even made them myself. Luckily, I have her handwritten recipe, and so today I'm gonna try making them for the first time, and I want you to join us on this adventure. So first, we obviously need hard-boiled eggs. Now that I know how to make. In fact, a couple years ago, this little Instant Pot came into my life and changed my life. It makes the best hard-boiled eggs that are done just right. All you have to do, put the eggs in a strainer in your Instant Pot, add a cup of water, set it for 5 minutes, and you're good to go. While I wait for my eggs to boil, it's coffee time. While we do an instant pressure release, I prepare a little ice bath for my boiled eggs. And I always use a pair of tongs to take the eggs out because they're pretty hot. The eggs have cooled down. Now I'm gonna get to the peeling. Okay, I'm halfway through my deviled eggs episode, meaning I boiled the eggs. What is the proper way to slice the eggs?
Lengthwise.
But with a knife or with a wire?
What? A knife?
See, she makes fun of me. So I was going to use this knife to cut the eggs. What?
No, is that serrated? Did
Yeah.
you say?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't use that one.
What would you use?
Something thinner
Something thinner.
and sharp.
Like a wire?
Well, what kind of wire?
Like a cheese cutter. All right, well,
But you could try the cheese cutter. I want to see how it works.
I'll do just for you, one on a cheese cutter and one on a carving knife, whatever that is. I'll find something, and we'll see how they turn out.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, I'm sharing the secret family recipe. I'm gonna
That's
share it.
fine.
Oh, I have permission on this one.
Yeah, that's just a Betty Crocker one.
Oh, it's just a Betty Crocker. Perfect.
An old time Betty Crocker.
Old time
from
Betty
the old
Crocker.
days.
Old time Betty Crocker. Perfect. All right. Bye, Mom. She said to use a sharp knife, a carving knife. I don't actually think this is a carving knife, but I think it will do the trick. Cut lengthwise. Okay, so I have all the eggs cut. Now I'm going to take the yolks out and prepare the deviled egg batter. Deviled egg batter. Well, while my videographer passes out behind the camera from the smell of the boiled eggs, I am going to show you how to mix that deviled egg batter as I've coined it. First, you mash up the yolks. If you're stressed or frustrated about anything, this is great for getting out some of that aggression. Next, you add the ingredients. So, we've got 3 tablespoons of salad dressing. Now, not being very acquainted with ingredient language, I also had to ask my mom, what's salad dressing? And she said, it's mayo. So, basically, 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise. We've got 1/4 a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 a teaspoon of pepper, and 1/2 a teaspoon of dry mustard, which is really what gives it that flavor. I think one of the things that makes a great deviled egg is having that batter inside of it, not too runny, not too thick, just the perfect consistency. My mom somehow magically does it every time. So I'm up against a very hard level of competition here, but we're gonna see if I can emulate that. Okay, now if you want a pretty looking deviled egg, this is the secret weapon. Never actually done this before. Snip off the little end. Homemade piping bag. Now the trick for me is making sure I leave enough for each egg. And since I've never done this before, I'm going by a guesstimate. Okay, we're nearly completed. We just have the final touch, which is paprika. Now, this doesn't really give it any flavor. It just adds a little element of beauty. Well, now it is time for the true test, the taste test. I mean, I'm not saying Gordon Ramsay is gonna be calling me, but it's possible. So send us your photos. Did you make these? Are you gonna make these? Do you have a different way of making these? Let us know. And if you have something really special that you're making at home in the kitchen these days, share it with us. Let's keep each other inspired. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for joining us on The Hungry Minnesotan.